Okay, today we're going to do a buttonhole on a Brother LS2125. Whoops, LS2125. I've already got bobbin thread that is red. And the way you thread that, actually I hope that's enough. Stick it in, pull it up. This is a sewing machine I bought at Walmart. Very lightweight. And I keep this one specifically for buttonholes. This is how you thread it. Very, very easy to thread. Let's see, where's the light? There we go. And as usual, cannot see to thread the machine. Okay, you don't want it back there. Everything's got to be nice and smooth, and this part, if you were going to put more thread on that bobbin, you would use this and it would go around this, and you just click that in, and that's how you would put more thread on your bobbin. Okay, then you do your, catch your bobbin thread in there. And this is a little bag of stuff that comes with the machine. It goes in this, it's all pretty complete. And if you needed help, it actually shows a diagram on how to put this together, which is really cool. So I'm going to put a buttonholes. I don't like doing buttonholes. I have a Singer and I don't use the whole thing on that. I prefer this one. So how I do it, I've already marked on the pattern where they're supposed to be. This is the button I'm going to use. So my main thing is I'm going to put a line here. It's hard to do on a dark piece of fabric, because the two important things are the two ends. And then I just bring it up. So that's where it's going to start. Then, once I have this, I'll do the second one. And then I just measure down to make sure they're all the same length apart. So, I'm going to put this on here. Put your needle down. Actually, never mind. Put your needle back up. Put that down. I have the instructions marked because this is what I use this for. Step A, front into buttonhole, set the pattern selector to A, lower the pressure foot, sew 5 or 6 stitches, turn it to B. So this is the part we're at, number A. And I am doing it exactly opposite. It always takes me a minute to remember how to do it. So we need to be at the other end. So there's my mark. So I want that pretty close to that mark. Then I'm going to turn this knob to A. Here's the arrow. It needs to be at A, C. This arrow points to where it needs to be. And then I just push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do not want the needle down. Then you're going to push it to B. See, and that clicks when you push this, that needle moves. Okay, now we're ready to go. Where's the line? I think it's right near that edge. So make sure your needle's up.
It was before the black ended.
Then we're going to push it back. And you just do a couple extra ones if you don't think you're in the right spot. Because you can always go back if it's too big. Because now you can see that this one, I started back a little bit. So this is going to end up being fine. Make sure your needle's up. Then you're going to go to D. It was supposed to be done, but I go back to C and do a couple stitches to hold everything in place. Then normally, well, I'll just do that anyway. I just move down to the next one I'm doing. Because now that I've read all the directions and know what I'm supposed to be doing, then the next one's fairly easy. Okay, now, you got a pair of scissors. Cut this. And I don't have my seam ripper. So 1 second, I'm going to get up and grab my seam ripper. Because I'm going to show you how to make sure it all fits. Stick that in there very carefully, don't get your finger. Stab it up through the other side. And I actually don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it. It's just the way I do it. You just have to be very careful not to get your fingers. Then you get the button. Fits perfectly. So that one is actually done. Of course, you're going to cut off all the extra threads. And I like the buttonholes this makes. Very easy to do. And you can always fix something if they're too big or too little. And then when you get all done, you'll get the other side when it's off the machine, and you're going to match this up like this. And you're going to use that nice little hole. And you'll go like that, and that's where your button goes. Voila. And you're done. Ta-da!